to the Upper Valley Humane Society once again. Here we are with these wonderful people, and I know I say this every time, but you have no idea actually how absolutely wonderful these staff here are. They hear these abysmal stories all the time about cruelty to animals, and they have to live with that. They also live with the joy of an animal finding a home, which I know, thanks to you folks who are watching, all of the animals I'm showing today and many more will find homes. And this is Bullwinkle. If we could talk about the noise. And this is Emily. And Linda behind the camera, standing in for Mary. Thank you, Linda, very much.
You're most welcome.
So Bullwinkle is 1 year old, and he is a cheerful guy, very cheerful, and great sense of humour. He loves to do silly things. He would like to be taught all sorts of things, I would imagine. He can sit.
Likes to play with toys.
Likes to play with toys. Other dogs, well, would have to be an introduction first. Yeah, he wants lots and lots of toys. He's a big boy, and hey, Bullwinkle, come over here a bit in the camera. And he's very active. So he needs a fenced-in yard where he can run, and he needs lots of exercise. And he loves children. He really needs to be in a family where the children are 12 and up. Basically because he's a big dog and he's quite strong. Well, very strong actually, aren't you? A strong boy. Oh, yes. Why don't you smile at the camera with the ball in your mouth?
Let's
That's right.
see, handsome.
But yeah, he would like to be taught all sorts of things, I'm sure, I don't know. But I don't like tricks, but lifting, giving his paw,
Oh dear,
things like
this
that.
is going to have to
But
be
he
edited
just wants
big
to
time.
be part of a big happy family. And he would be a wonderful, wonderful addition to any family. And as I say, but he needs to have plenty of exercise. But he says, I'm fed up with all of this, I want to go back so I can run around. And, well, he's quite a star on TV, I think.
Yes.
So I think you would get, endless enjoyment from this lovely dog. So please come and see Bullwinkle. So this is Beanie the Beagle. No, Beanie. And Beanie the Beagle is 8 years old. He's a Beagle mix. Well, yes, which sort of means that he needs to have a fenced-in yard because Beagles, they stray a little bit, which is why he is a Beagle mix. But, well, nobody's perfect, folks. Nobody is perfect. But Beanie is so loving, and he's fun, and he's intelligent. He loves to be outside helping you with things. He's awfully good at gardening. And, he'll help you dig things up. I'm not saying he's a digger, but if you're digging with a spade, he will help you. He will help you with your weeding. He will help you mow the lawn. He's just the sweetest, sweetest guy. He loves children. He loves other dogs. He loves to be with you. He's very playful. He's looking forward to learning soccer. This is just the right season for soccer. He's very curious. Beagles are clever, and Beagle mixes, of course. We don't know what the other side is, but never mind. We're all mixes, really. And and he's very distinguished looking because he's going slightly grey, and a bit of white round the muzzle, a bit like me, really. A bit of white round the muzzle, not quite round the muzzle, but over the head. And I bet so he knows sit. Does he know anything else? We don't know. Well, at least he knows sit, and that's important. So, please come and see Beanie the Beagle. He would particularly, I think, be a good family dog, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, but, good for anybody. I think he's sort of like company most of the time, if he can get it. But if you have another dog, then that's good company, But anyway, Beanie the Beagle is here, waiting for you to come and march into the door of the Upper Valley Humane Society and say, we or I have come to claim Beanie the Beagle for our very own. All right, well, of course, here we come to Miss Dachshund. Her name's Envy, and I have had Dachshunds for years, and I'm totally in love with the breed. That's right, darling. Do you want me to hold your paw? So Envy has had, you know, a bit of a checkered history. She needs some attention. She's been in and out for various reasons, and she's very shy, as you can see. And so we're just making up together. And of course the cheese has a lot to do with it. And Dachshunds love their food. So Envy is 4 years old, and I would say she's a miniature, short-haired, beautiful shiny coat. Haven't you, darling? Will you let Roz just stroke you? She's very, very shy. I would say that she's probably a sort of a one-person dog. She might not, I don't know, what do you think about a family? I think she would be, you know, she's going to take time to settle in, definitely. But Dachshunds are very, very full of love. They, you know, they really love to be cuddled. And Emily says that, you know, when it's just her, she will. Because I wanted Emily to come on my lap and cuddle me. She said, I don't really know you yet, Roz. You smell right. You smell nice and doggy. And you've got the cheese. But otherwise, I'm just not too sure. But might I just stroke your paw a little bit and hold your paw, Envy? So Envy has slight trouble with house training. So she, you know, needs to be offered to go out. And she's pretty good at using pee pads. So, aren't you, darling? You know, that's the telephone. Are you good at answering the telephone too? Will you give Roz a kiss? No, we're not quite into that yet. But very, very pretty. And she has bonded with Emily. And she will bond with you when you take the time. And as I have explained many times here on this show, not all dogs just walk into your home and make themselves at home. There are many, like people, who sort of need a bit of help with life, and Envy's one of them. So I know that somebody watching there has a great deal of patience, can't wait to have a beautiful, small, shiny little black dachshund with a huge heart in their lives. And somebody with time and patience, and as I say, a lot of love is what this little dog likes. She hasn't had an easy life until now, but she's 4 years old, and she's got many good years ahead of her, and she just needs you with your love and your patience, and I think a moderately quiet home. And would she like another dog? Yeah, I think so. And I think another dog would be good for her if it's the sort of dog that, what if they got on together? Isn't that right, sweetie? And it's been so lovely holding your paw. All right, so please come and see Envy. She might not take to you straight away, but believe me, it would be the best reward in the world to take her home and make her yours. Well, this is Finnegan, and he's a cockapoo. Woo! A very active little guy, and he has a disability. He's nearly blind. But, you know, he learns to get around very well. He's got a great sense of smell, and he loves to be cuddled, as you can see on your lap. Emily and I have been fighting over whose lap he's going to sit on. So he's 8 years old. He's a senior, and he would like an adult-only home. You have to be a little careful when you're, you know, don't stretch out your hand suddenly or anything like that, because he can't see very well, so it sort of startles him, and he sometimes have a terribly bad reaction to, you know, his reaction is sometimes not, you know, it's a bit, get away from me. So, but that's only because he can't see, and if you can't see very well, he can see a little bit.
Yeah, you can see a little bit.
Yeah. And he would soon get to know your home and you know, where the various places are, and the doorway. He can do doorways and all of that. But, and I have a dachshund at home who's pretty blind and almost totally deaf. I mean, I can go up behind him and talk to him and he can't hear me. So, but I think Finnegan can hear all right. So, yeah, so he would do best in a quiet home with 1 or 2 adults there who are going to make much of him and tell him what a wonderful little dog he is, and give him nice warm baths every now and again, and little walks, and he'd be all right if he's on a leash because he feels safe, and so he can walk with you, but probably not somewhere confusing where there are a lot of people and things like that. A quiet walk every day or twice a day, and yeah, I think that's about it, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a great cat, folks. And yeah, he's got many good years in him. These are tough little dogs, and he's 8 now, but he could live to be 15 or 16. My old Dachshund's 15 and a half, and still plugging along very well, although he's nearly blind and he's deaf as a post. So, find somewhere in your home and your heart for this little dog. I think he's a sweetheart. And as you can see, he also likes his snackies. So he'd like his breakfast in the morning and his dinner at night. Or you can just give him dinner at night, whichever you like. Or you can divide his daily meal too. And that's nice for them, because then they can anticipate 2 meals. And anyway. Yes, you are such a sweetheart. Oh, lovely, lovely, lovely. Oh, what a kiss. Oh, oh my gosh. All right, can you say bye-bye, folks, please? Please come and get me. Please take me home. I'm waiting for you. So here we are with twin kittens. And Mama was, and this is Amy, and
Hello,
Mama was feral. And so these little ones, they're not, well, they're sort of semi-feral, but really they're just very, very frightened. They don't know what's going on. They're cowering at the back of their cage, all sorts of noises and things here going on. And so is this Harper or Hamlet?
Harper. That's Harper.
This is Harper, okay. And so Harper's female.
No,
and,
a boy.
Oh, Harper's a boy, sorry. And Hamlet is a girl?
Boy.
Boy. They're both boys. They want to go together, please, because they've always been together. And so all you can see is the little paw here.
Show me your little
They've
face.
always been together, and because they are, a bit frightened, they would do well together. Although Hamlet's but doesn't want to look at the camera.
Because he's gotten a lot better.
He has,
Yes, he's
thanks to you, Amy.
Yeah.
Yes.
We try.
So I was just talking to a friend who they have, she and her sister, they have a feral cat who lives somewhere around and has sort of had kittens last year and this year. So she and her sister are feeding the kittens that the mother's more or less abandoned, and they can't have them and they can't really look after them. And so I was talking to Amy, so could you tell us what someone like my friend should do if they have abandoned cats?
Well, if they have abandoned kittens, they should contact their local shelter and see if someone there if they can take them in. And if you see them with their mother, they really shouldn't be separated with their mother. They should be safely kept with their mother, if at all possible. If not, you can call us for advice, but it is, you don't want to mistakenly take away kittens from their mom. That's especially depending on what age they are, but the younger they are, the more important it is, of course.
So when they get older, you might consider having them here.
Yes, and well, if they don't have a mom, of course, we'll always take them.
Yes.
We just try to work with people so we can include the mom if at all possible.
Yeah. And then you bring the mum in and have her spayed.
Yes, oh yes.
Yes. And have the kittens spayed and neutered too, because that's the trouble with feral animals. They just keep breeding if they're not spayed and neutered. But even better is to have a home for them. You see, we're waking up a little bit. Okay.
Yeah, you see, she's a little, she's a little stunned.
Just got a little something in your eyes, sweetheart.
Sorry.
Just, I don't know what's going on, but I'm here and I'm very cozy with Roz, and I'm in a nice little blanket here, and it just matches me. It's sort of grey and white, and I'm really very sweet, and you will love taking care of me, and you will love being very patient with me, and my brother Hamlet, although Hamlet's a little more outgoing.
Yeah.
And we're just the quiet one. This one's the quiet one.
Yes.
But what a wonderful time you could have. So probably older children, I don't think.
Yes, they wouldn't really make appropriate pets for younger kids, as they need so much patience and quiet.
Yes. And we say that a lot on this program. It's just patience and quiet with so many animals. So many animals have not been treated well before they come in here. And, the problems are made by human beings on the whole. So I just feel we are bounden to give them our particular love and affection and patience. And so, these two, let's put them together. Now, you can't resist that, folks, can you? You just can't resist those two. Please come and see Harper and Hamlet and have them in your lives for
One more.
ever and ever of their lives, anyway. So this is Clay. I know you can't see very much of Clay because he wants to stay at the back there, and he's a black cat in a dark cage, but look at those eyes. Oh, absolutely fantastic. So he likes a quiet home, please. He likes to play with toys, and he's really very affectionate. He's very shy, as you can see. How old is Clay, Harry?
He's 4.
He's 4 years old, 4 years young. He doesn't like dogs or loud noises or children, and he's not too good on being picked up. So yes, he comes with a lot of baggage.
He does like other cats.
He likes other cats. Oh,
He's
okay.
very
and that-
soft.
Very,
Very soft. Really
very
is.
soft to hold. Yeah. So that other, if you had another cat, that would be great for him. It would sort of bring him out of himself a bit. So yes, and I'm not showing you perfect animals here. Nobody is perfect. And as I said before, a lot of the creatures, the wonderful creatures that come in here, have had many problems, and some of them bad, some of them not quite so bad. So please, just you have the patience too, and think about it. But oh, he's a gorgeous cat. He's big. I think he's quite a big hunk, isn't he, to hold?
He is.
Oh yes, look at that. I love the position. Those eyes are wonderful. So please come and see Clay. So this I'm introducing, well that's Amy in the blue shirt, and that's Toshi. Toshi, is it? Yes. And she's 11 years young. She has only had 2 homes, her first home, and then she was given up, and she's more or less lived in Amy's office. So she's very good with office work, folks. She can do your filing for you, she can answer the telephone, and take down messages. How is she on the computer, Amy? She tries.
Little hairy.
Little Harry, yes. She's very good at pawing delete. So be careful. But anyway, so, you know, if you spend a lot of time in your office, she's great company, and as I say, you know, she's a great assistant,
Right.
office assistant.
But she's also really good about giving you your space.
Oh,
and
good.
we'll
Yes.
come to you when you...
Well, we like that, yes. So she's a little slow to adjust to new things. You know, as I say, it would take her time to get used to the computer, but she would do it in the end, and she might even get to move on instead of delete. And but she's very, very affectionate when she gets to know and trust you. Toshi is an indoor cat because she has no front claws. And please don't get me going on that, anybody. It's extremely painful to declaw a cat. Please, please do not do it. So she has to be just indoors, because if she was outdoors, she has no way of climbing a tree to defend herself from predators. So she's just indoors, and she's all yours. Oh, well, that's a poem. I'm a poet, and do I know it? So, come on, Rosalind, move on. So, I think she is very sweet, and she is mature, and she is independent. So if you are a sweet, mature, independent person, here is your perfect partner. And to boot, she's going to help you with your office work. So somebody maybe who works from home, there you are. You'd never be lonely again. And she would, as Amy says, give you her space, give you your space as well, and you would give her hers. And she chit-chats. Now, isn't that nice? Yeah, so she's a good talker into the bargain. Yeah, that's why she's good at answering.
Yeah, that was Clay.
That was Clay?
She's actually very
okay.
quiet.
She is quite
Yes,
quiet.
very,
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So she's better at writing down messages. So anyway, there we are. Is that all our cats? Have we got another one?
That is all our cats.
That's all our cats. But of course we do have other cats. We just need you to come in here. It's like Spider getting you into their den. Because once you come, I know that nobody's going to leave without a cat, a dog, a rabbit. We got any ferrets?
No, not
No
right now.
ferrets? No mice?
We have a guinea pig,
We have a guinea
and
pig.
a mouse,
And a mouse?
and quite a few rabbits.
Rabbits?
Yeah.
Yes, that's excellent. So just come, enjoy yourself, and go home with a wonderful companion. What could be better in life? May every creature abound in well-being and peace. May every living being, weak or strong, the long and the small, the short and the medium size, the mean and the great. May every living being, seen or unseen, those dwelling far off, those nearby, those already born, those waiting to be born, may all attain inward peace.